Alright, so as you guys can see, the very popular watched video of the Victa V40 carburetor clean is back. It's been at my church that I attend, and they've been using it until they can get their own new mowers. As you can see, you'll see in some earlier clips, I've been separating the large pieces of wood over here and laying them out on the grass, and what I'm going to now do is just mulch them up with this mower. This mower has a lot of power, so I'm more than confident that it'll be able to chop this all up with no problems. So I'll set you guys down somewhere, maybe over here. Hopefully you can see. We'll get it started and get it up and running. Might put you back over there. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Maybe you won't be able to see with the glass. We'll look at it and see what happens. running low on fuel, so we're going to do it the old way. Open up the choke. Not that valve. Might be totally out of fuel. Should be. Should be alright to go. Just when you need things to be done now. Alright, well, that's a video of the Victa V40 being brutalized and, you know, getting a good workout with the mowing of this vine plant that we've had that's just, you know, completely manifested and just infested this whole side awning. Just a bit of a shame. And opening up this bin here, you can't really see now because there's so much grass here, but you can see that it's really shredded it. Now, I was more than comfortable doing what I did with this mower at this particular time, and I'll tell you exactly why. If I tip this mower over, and just a quick tip to all of you, when you want to tip the mower over and have a look at the blades underneath, have your air filter sticking upright. If you can look under here, the blades are in a very bad condition. You can see here that the blades spin in this direction, and you can see that the blades have been chipped. They've hit rocks. Where our church is, there's a lot of rocks and there's a lot of brick areas that are sometimes, you know, when we have new people come in to, you know, mow the lawn here and there, they'll accidentally go over a brick or two, and, you know, that's not their fault, and no one can blame them. I don't blame them one little bit. It's not their fault. You know, there's unfortunately paint coming off this, but that's all just surface rust, so I'm not too fussed about that. The mower is in a very good condition. The blades do need a clean. You know, I've what I did was I applied engine oil to the underneath of this deck, and I applied every 6 months or so, and it just helps to keep this mower, you know, in really pristine condition. And I can tell you now, this mower, when used, gets, you know, it has to mow very damp conditions and very thick wet conditions, and well, as you can see right now, it just goes through, you know, it just went through all this that was here, and there it is, you know, completely scrapped up there. And you can see here that, you know, it's been rubbing against something, unaware of, you know, not too sure what it's been hitting against. That could have actually possibly been the actual plants doing that. When I was going over the plants, that might have actually been the cause of that. But I had a bit of a fear that, not sure, it might be a bit loose there, but for my opinion, I think the mower's in a good condition. The RPMs could be turned up for sure. I might do that sometime in the near distant future. I do need to get more fuel for it. It's completely out of fuel, and that was the reason for why I had to actually hold open the choke lever over here, so that it would be able to get enough air and fuel to light up, because there just wasn't enough fuel pressure to be mixed into the carb. The carb might also be dirty. I did put a fuel tap on this, update carburetor clean. I'll be doing an update carburetor clean on the actual mower, so you'll be able to see an updated version of it in a much better quality, with much better camera, much better angle shots, and I'll explain it a lot better. You know, that other video I think has over 1,700 views now, which is, you know, quite amazing, and I appreciate all of you guys who watched it. And there was a comment here who spoke to me about not bending the linkage arm, but there was actually a bolt or a screw right there, which would be able to remove the linkage arm. So that was really appreciated. I really appreciate that message, and I'll take into note what you said. So anyway, I've got a bit more work to do. I'm not going to do that right now. It's about 7:30 here, and I don't really think the neighbours would appreciate me, you know, making too much of a racket now. These, I'll just get the clippers out, and I'll just trim these up and just put these in the greens bin. There's no way these will be able to be mowed. These are just too thick, and they'll just damage the mower. And as you can see, Victa V40 being pushed to its limits, it was bogged down. The RPMs was extremely low. I like to have my RPMs low. I like to push my mowers. I like to hear them grunt, and I like to hear them moan. That's what she said, but, you know. I just appreciate, hearing the mower being used and having to, bog down. I appreciate hearing that, and I know some people think it's an absolute crime to have, mowers that could possibly be, brutalised and that they have to be in the most pristine condition. I don't really think so. A mower is either here for two reasons. It's either your livelihood, and it's what makes you your money each and every day, or it's what mows your garden. Now, this mower doesn't actually mow this garden. We employ a guy who we've employed now for over 15 years to mow our lawn, and he actually does our neighbours' person across the roads, and he does 3 or 4 other houses down the road. He'd probably be in his late 50s now, but he does our mowing. So, I just did a quick mow where I put the blades down really low, just to pick up the rest of this crap that was, sitting on the grass, and you can see this is what was in there, and it's completely been chipped all up, and it's really nice quality. So anyway, that's with the dull blades. I made sure that those blades were dull, and as you can see, those blades are pretty much done. They're ready to be thrown out and new blades bought. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask. If you need a contact number for me, give me a private message on YouTube or Facebook, or Hankerm on Facebook. You can look me up there. You can message me on Facebook. More than happy about that. There's some YouTube Messenger thing. I haven't tried that YouTube Messenger before, so not too sure how how that works. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you guys later on. Bye for now.